Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. So I'm going to put out 3 overall energy cards. This can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Oops. And we have the farther gate, a bold step forward. Nice. It's about being bold, taking that step forward. Whatever this is in your life, could be someone around you as well. Yeah, rest and renewal. So it's about taking a little pause, taking a little rest here before taking a step forward. So some of you maybe have done that. So it has to do with the renewal. Beautiful energy, balance. This could be to do with your love life, Garden of Venus. It's about loving yourself first as well. Yeah, beautiful. And we have resourcefulness. So it's about being resourceful, using the resources you have, the knowledge, the wisdom. Okay, so it looks as though there's, now this could be to do with career or finances as well, but I definitely see that Garden of Venus. See this beautiful abundance here. So it's about just taking a little pause here. To do with this bold step forward, the farther gate. Something may feel a little out of reach here. Okay. But I feel like it's about being resourceful, using the resources you have, the things you already know. Okay, I like this energy because it's here. So it feels as though this is what's happening. Yeah, look at that. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be anyone though. King of Cups can be somebody who's in their feelings, emotionally mature. Someone here who's thinking possibly about love, taking a bold step forward. It's often a person who wears their heart on their sleeve. So there's definitely an energy of love and feelings here and emotions. Yeah, so we have the moon. I do see a Cancer energy. Could be. It's an energy of someone who's kind of keeping something to themselves right now. It's an energy of someone facing the fear, you see. I feel it has to do with things that are hidden. There could even be some confusion. So we'll just leave it at that and I will clarify. Yeah, this is someone holding back. See, they're not moving, not budging. Now, it's also someone who could be saving money, a little bit of fear. Okay, so it has to do with being resourceful. There's something cooking here. A little bit of both here. Yeah, the Tower. This is an energy of the Tower. Now, this is an energy of a realization. Somebody is having some kind of sudden realization or epiphany. It's an energy of someone facing the fear. See, I feel it's someone holding back. They're afraid of something. They're keeping something to themselves here. Yeah, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the fear of reciprocity, that someone won't feel the same or won't reciprocate. It could be someone who's trying to hold on to their money, trying to save money for something here. Okay, so there's some confusion, things that are hidden, but it has to do with someone, I feel, facing themselves, facing that fear. I think it's to do with reciprocity or not having enough money, putting out more money that is coming in, because there's definitely this Tower. Yeah, but look at that. Rest and renewal. See? 3 of Pentacles going down a whole other path. Now, this is an energy of acknowledging. Something is being acknowledged. Okay? Now, I do see creativity as well. I do see energy of building. 2 people coming together to build. It has to do with cooperation and compromise. See, somebody wasn't willing to cooperate and compromise. I feel like this is a person who's, could be yourself. But this is someone who's in their feelings. I feel it's the realization, the fear of lack of reciprocity. You won't feel the same. And it could be this person may be a little concerned about compatibility or just going down this path, but taking a break, being something to do with someone's resources, their money, protecting themselves. Now, it could be someone who wants to reach out and talk to you about it. If you're in a relationship or a partnership of some kind, here where this person's maybe a little afraid to share their fears. Okay. Something I feel to do with being bold, the future, the farther gate. It's like almost like the situation's a little out of reach, you see, with the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Cups. Somebody here who's just waiting, an energy of waiting. Now, you may be waiting for this person. You could be feeling this way. Yeah, but I feel like it's an energy of someone it's a waiting, looking elsewhere. Someone may feel it's too little too late, to reach out. You may not feel the same or reciprocate. Now, it could be a person who's wanting to reach out for a loan, a helping hand here. They're a little bit worried about something. It could be someone who's, like I say, being resourceful. It has to do with resources, finances. But this is an energy of Three of Pentacles, two people coming together to build each other up. So it has to do with going down a path. Definitely, I feel money here. Someone may be wanting something and they're afraid to reach out, afraid it won't be reciprocated. Or it's someone who's a little afraid. They're looking out there, you know, afraid they won't have enough money. There's definitely a massive energy of fear, but it's also that epiphany, that sudden realization. I feel it could be someone who's just in their feelings, suddenly realizes something, you know. Yeah, see, it has to do with partnering up. It could be a business situation. This is about two people looking out for each other's best interests. This is two people working together to build a legacy. Someone's a little worried about it. There won't be enough money. Or somebody won't feel the same as they do. They're afraid to share it. I feel they're afraid to share it, okay, to talk about it. If you are waiting for someone to reciprocate, like I say, this person is someone kind of holding back. See, someone's being stubborn. They're holding back. They're not reciprocating due to, I feel it's an energy of someone who's afraid you're not going to feel the same, whether it's to do with partnering up, a business situation, or a relationship. But it has to do with cooperating. It has to do with two people. That's an energy of creating, but there's things that need to be acknowledged. It's like somebody wants to acknowledge something, or you're waiting for this person to acknowledge something. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, see, something has come to an end, but it's also an energy of a cycle, a painful ending. So something may have ended very painfully, and I feel it's just a lot to do with fear. A little bit of energy being stabbed in the back. See, this is a person who feels something is over. It may be too late. But I feel like you're waiting for something to be acknowledged, okay, to do with this partnership. This is two people building a legacy, or it's two people looking out for each other's best interest. Maybe you're having, you know, you're feeling this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. Maybe they feel that way about you. But I see the waiting. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's an energy of change. So this is an energy of somebody moving away from a situation. I feel like you got someone who may be wanting to come back around, but there is a need for change. I can see it. And the change needs to be cooperating, compromising. It takes two people, okay? You can see it. It's here twice. Someone's holding back. They're not budging. Now, it could be yourself. You're just waiting. You're not budging or moving. You're waiting for something to be acknowledged. Okay, or they are afraid of this. It's an epiphany, an acknowledgement of something. And I feel it has to do with this King of Cups, just kind of waiting here. Yeah, they may be waiting for you to reach out. I feel like someone's not going to budge, though. You or them. Yeah, see, someone has a little regret or remorse. Focusing on the negative. There's a need to change, you see. That's an energy of feeling on top of the world. I feel like you got a person coming around here. They've gone through some kind of change. Someone has some regrets here. Little regrets, remorse. They may feel like there's no hope, and it could be an energy of yourself, even if you're the one that's waiting, feeling like there's no hope for this person to compromise, to go down the path to team up. It's about being a team player. Yeah, there's something that needs acknowledging, and I feel it has to do with the cooperation, compromise, maybe the things that you have in common, compatibility. Could be something to do with a creative pursuit as well, because this is an energy of a collaboration, working together. Tell me about the farther gate. Yeah, so we have justice. So it has to do with being fair, being balanced. Now, this could be to do with a commitment. Committing. Maybe someone didn't treat you right, or they're having that realization. Someone could be realizing too they've fallen in love, you know, because it's like they're still waiting, you know. They're waiting, and I feel if it's not you and you're not budging or not giving in, they may be waiting for you. But we have the justice, so I do see some fire energy with this King of Cups. It has to do with someone treating someone right, being fair. Okay, a bold step forward could be commitment, but it's about justice and balance here. Yeah, it's about recognizing when two people are just right for each other. It could be, like I say, someone may be thinking of taking a bold step and committing, but it also could be a divorce for somebody here too. If someone doesn't want to commit, it's an energy of moving on, no more waiting. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone here taking the lessons they've learned. It's about doing things right now. It's possibly someone who's having that realization. I often see this as not just lessons, moving away to avoid a disaster. I see it's an energy of change and transition. It has to do with someone changing how they think, how they feel. And it has to do with the compatibility, the need to compromise. See, someone doesn't want to compromise. So some of you may decide that it's time to move on. Okay. The bold step is with them moving forward to commit to the situation. But it's also about being fair. The realization somebody may have not been fair. They may have not taken the time to get to know you. Vice versa. I can see it here. And it's all because of the Three of Pentacles. Garden of Venus. Why is this here? Yeah, there's been a little bit of a break, a timeout, rest, and renewal. So it is about resting. So maybe you've been on a break. Maybe there's been a separation between a couple. Could be, like I say, taking a vacation, a break, moving away from something. But the realization is where this is headed, okay, to something ending. See, there we have it. The Knight of Cups. There's love coming in. So someone here, now it could be someone who didn't take the time to get to know you. They may have decided to move on. Maybe they felt you weren't right. They hold back. This is someone keeping something close to themselves. It's to do with the fear, confusion, or things that are hidden. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mystery here. We have the horned cactus. Why is this here? This is to do with resources. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this person wants to offer you something. It's about resources. It's about starting something. It's also about building a foundation. See, there's a need. So I feel it could be someone coming back around. They have some regrets. Maybe they didn't take enough time to get to know you, or they feel regret for not treating you right, being fair, you see? Because there's lessons being learned. There's things being learned here. And it's an energy of just like taking a little break, little pause, rest and renew. Someone, looks like someone's going through some change. It could be the renewal of a relationship. But it could be also, yeah, it's definitely, there's love here. Yeah, it's coming out very clear. Yeah, it has to do with someone's confidence. So I do see the energy yourself, being confident, being brave. Okay. Could be yourself. It could be this person as well. It's the energies here. I see a little Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, it has to do with making choices. Maybe somebody wasn't confident in their choice. Maybe they decided to move on to avoid a disaster. And it could be you, okay? But I feel like there's a person here who has some regrets. It could be yourself, you know. Maybe you didn't take enough time to get to know this person. Maybe you weren't fair, because there's something that needs to be acknowledged, okay? It's about acknowledging the compatibility, the need to cooperate and compromise. Somebody certainly wasn't, but yet it's the King of Cups energy. This person's got, you know, this fear, this hidden. It has to do with teamwork. Maybe they're a business owner. You know, it's about whether you're the right person. It has to do with two people looking out for each other's best interest, being through thick and thin. Maybe some of you have a person coming towards you, something you've been waiting for. You may decide to move away from someone who's not right towards someone who is. So yeah, see, thank you, but no thank you. But it's also an energy of regret. Someone's failing to recognize. Someone is failing to recognize something, and it's going to be acknowledged. I can see it there. Yeah, see, someone rushed in and rushed out. See? Yeah, this is someone who was a little hasty, I feel, in a judgment and a decision. It's also a person who feels pressured. If they feel pressured, they run. So somebody who kind of runs away here. See, there's the epiphany. Someone running away here. This is somebody who's worried that you've changed. Maybe you've moved on. Maybe you've started something new. I definitely see the possibility of choices in love. It could be this person, you know, I'm not confident about this, but they have regrets. I feel they've learned something. So yeah, this is someone here who probably didn't tell you something. But see, they're shining a light on this. They're shining a light. They're looking for some kind of clarity. This is someone who probably didn't tell you the truth. They may have been hiding something. I feel it has to do with the fear. It has to do with their resources. Okay? I feel their money, protecting their money, but also protecting themselves. This is someone who's failed to see something. They fail to, you know, it's going to be acknowledged. They're looking at it. This person's wanting, this is a card of communicating. They want to communicate. They're looking at this energy of change, moving on. It also has to do with financial growth. Someone's curious here too, whether you've moved on. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone acknowledging. See, they know. This is someone who didn't tell you something. Maybe they didn't tell you the truth. It has to do with, you know, there's definitely, it's not just insecurity. It feels more like whether you have their best interest and vice versa, you see. And I can see this person thinking about what makes them happy. They weren't sure. They kept something to themselves, the things that make them happy, that fulfill them. But it has to do with the future. It's a fear of the future if there's this change. But they're feeling on top of the world. See, they're shining a light. This person's having the realization. A little Sag energy there. Gemini, definitely water energies. Yeah, they want to offer you something. I feel like it's a person coming in, feeling more confident. This is someone who I feel lacked the confidence. They kept it to themselves. They probably just didn't say anything. Decided to just move on. Felt you weren't the right person. But it has to do with this person being bold, you see, about a decision, about choices. It could be commitment. It could be a business opportunity. You know, I feel they're coming back around. This person is about being resourceful. See, their resources, everything they probably worked for, but they're offering you, they want to start something. Now, others of you, definitely, I can see you possibly moving on to avoid a disaster. You've been doing a lot of waiting, you know, but you're not budging. And it could be, like I say, while you're waiting, you're starting to learn and see this person wasn't treating you right. They were holding back, being stubborn, maybe even being very selfish. But yet there's those feelings with that King of Cups, or this is what you're waiting for. Yeah, you got love coming in after a pause, a break, a renewal, but it could be a renewal of a relationship. Yeah, see? For some people, it could be renewing of the vows, especially if there's been, you know, a separation. Someone's definitely learned something, though, and it has to do with that epiphany, the realization. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who was in a hurry and then completely changed. It's like something completely turned around. Something changed. But you got someone coming around, and it is possibly a lot of you moving on, no longer giving to this person because they're not cooperating and compromising. You know, they rush in, rush out energy, right? This is what a lot of people do when they feel pressured too. Maybe you're realizing that. Yeah, but there they come, I feel. Could be someone else, but it feels like this person. Oh, yeah. See, look at that. Queen of Pentacles, someone very focused on their finances. Grounded, practical, sensible. Someone's having a realization of something that makes them happy, fulfills them. I feel like you got a person who's looking at what happened, maybe why something ended. Because they're curious, and they're also very curious if you have moved on. I feel they didn't tell you something. They lack the confidence in something here. But now this person's feeling more confident. Tell me about the world. Yeah, someone coming back around. Slow and steady wins the race. See, this person was apprehensive. They're looking at it. Okay? Very curious. This is someone who was definitely taking their time. And someone coming back around after a long period of time. So it could be yourself. A lot of you are just focused on your finances. There's other little side messages, and I can feel some of you are being very resourceful, practical, sensible. Maybe there was a situation here between a couple, and there's been a break or a separation. But someone's learned something here. And it has to do with that. I do see some Libra energy. It does have to do with this Page of Swords, this person who's curious, logical, someone who chooses their words wisely. Yeah. It's a person who's apprehensive, but they want success. See, this is someone here I think is having the realization they haven't let go. They're also realizing they need to cooperate and compromise. See, that's what that needs to end here, is this rushing in and out. Somebody was moving faster. Someone was more in a hurry than the other person. This is a person who often is very focused on their finances. Somebody who I feel, it almost looks as though this person has to do with justice, doing what's right. It's a person who's trying to do what's right for them. That's what I feel. But that curiosity, that knowledge, that shining that light on this energy here, on the Knight of Pentacles. See, somebody wasn't very confident. They were apprehensive, so they're moving very slow. I feel they're coming back around. After a period of time here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be yourself, but it could also be this person. Very focused on their finances. Somebody who, some of you may not see a future with someone. You're looking at the situation. You're looking at the details. You could be the one, like I say. If you have to make a choice between two, I see you ending something with someone who's rushed in and out. But I still feel like it's the same person coming back around, because it has to do with that, the money, the teamwork, the coming together and partnering up. So I feel there's things that you have in common. It has to do with compatibility as well. Someone was being stubborn, stuck, selfish, not wanting to cooperate and compromise. Maybe you decided to move on. Yeah, see, a lack of reciprocity. See, thank you, but no thank you. It's not good enough. Someone wasn't reciprocating. They were hiding something, hiding a fear. So I feel this is someone who ran away. Maybe they felt pressured, because it has to do with that bold step forward, being bold, you see, and that's connected to that, the Strength card, being strong, being bold, being brave. See, this is someone, it's connected to this person, you see, in their choice. It has to do with love, their feelings. Maybe this person wasn't sure you felt the same, but money is definitely part of it. I can't deny that here. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. This is about building. Something maybe didn't start off on the right foot. This person's realizing here. See, they should have offered something. They should have been more reliable. But it's an energy of starting something. Some of you may be focused more on money, starting a new business as well. You may not be. If it is, there's a love situation here. I definitely see it with the King of Cups. It's like this person kept their feelings to themselves. They didn't tell you. Maybe they felt you weren't compatible. Maybe they... but I feel like this person's realizing now that you are, because they're looking at this happiness, the future, the emotional fulfillment, happy home, happy life. It's about putting themselves out there. See, sharing their true self, their feelings. This is about, the moon is about two people sharing their true selves. It's emotional energy. This person kept that to themselves. See, they're looking at all the possibilities. This is someone who's been procrastinating. So there's definitely this transition. I feel this person's changing, because it's like the world is there, this turning around. They're looking at the possibilities. See, they're starting to see the positive energy. This is someone who has regrets for not seeing the possibilities. They're definitely a procrastinator. Some of you may have, seen the possibilities with this person, but I feel they lacked the confidence. So maybe you have other possibilities, other options. Maybe you're feeling that about this person, the realization. They're dragging their feet. They don't want to commit. They're not sharing, spending enough time with you, or really taking enough time to get to know you. It's like you're not getting what you need from this person. Definitely there's a lot of focus. I feel their realization is this Queen of Pentacles, seeing you in this way. See, there it is. Someone becoming more decisive. They're going through the change. They're now seeing the possibilities. You're not giving in. I feel like it's yourself not giving in. You're not bending over backwards to please them. You're not reaching out. You're just kind of focusing on your own finances, doing your own thing, I feel. But it's about being sensible. Some of you, if you have a choice, definitely there's someone here you do not see a future with. The realization, it could you, keeping your options open. You actually have another choice, some of you, after a pause. Okay, so do take a break. Make sure that you are very balanced. See, this is the Queen of Pentacles, very balanced. It's also something to do with balancing the budget. See, cooperating and compromise and compatibility. I feel like you have a person who's becoming decisive. Somebody chose their words wisely. It's also a person who chooses their battles. So it has to do with, I feel, the finances, again, the money. Someone who feels, they just want to focus on that. Somebody wasn't confident financially, I feel. They may have rushed in too hasty, too quick. And they failed to recognize a magical opportunity. See, there it is. This person now has all the tools, the information. They've learned something. It's definitely an energy of being creative, very determined. Someone's gathering info. See, they're learning something and as they go through this transition. So it's definitely, I feel, been kind of a slow-moving energy, but they now have all the tools, the realization. They have everything they need. They may see you as what they actually need. See? They chose their battles, though. This is someone who chooses their battles. They're now in a hurry. But it's definitely a lot to do with finances. Yeah, see? A lot to do with the finances. This is someone who wasn't cooperating and compromising. But see, this is when somebody offers that pentacle, it now becomes the Three of Pentacles. But I feel what's changed is yourself. You're now in their position. That's what I feel is happening. Some of you are now in this person's position. Whether it's somebody else and a new person, you're now feeling that way. You're focused on your finances. So you may be having the realization and seeing what this person was going through. Okay? Now you're protecting yourself. But I feel it's an energy of this person just offering this pentacle. It's confirmation. Stuck, stubborn, refusing to budge. Some of you are holding on to your money now. And now you've got this person who's becoming more decisive. Little Gemini energy, see? They're chasing something. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away now, and it may be too late. And you may be feeling that way. This is crazy. Yeah. Tell me about the waiting. Oops, there we go. Yeah, it's waiting for the one. This is someone who's realizing you were probably the one all along. Okay, but it's also an energy of growth, a passionate new beginning, a spark. The aha moment is connected with this, the tower, that, you see? Yeah. I feel some of you have changed. You're now feeling like they did because you've been focusing on your money. Maybe there was too much focus on money as well. That could be the realization. Maybe this person felt you were focused on them. I do feel they could be a business owner, but there's definitely somebody who has money. I can see it. They're protecting it. Their legacy, you see? Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Someone's back and forth juggling. See? This is someone who's definitely, it's this connected to this person procrastinating. Well, 1 minute they feel like you're compatible. The next minute they're holding back. This person might feel like you're holding on to them for money. I mean, if it is a relationship and some kind of separation here, even a marriage, you see, this person's learning something. They're learning about reciprocity. They're definitely in their feelings. I do feel it's someone who's hid their feelings because of it. Because they felt you weren't compatible if there is no marriage, or, like I say, protecting themselves, keeping things close to their chest. It's often the person who does this for a long period of time and all of a sudden they just burst, It could be something very emotional. Tell me more about the King of Cups. What is this person's intentions? Yeah, releasing things that no longer serve them. To go down this path. See, their hopes and dreams, the realization you could have been the one. Definitely, and this could be to do with the job as well, but I really feel that it's a relationship for a lot of you. It's something front and center. Tell me more about the Star. This person needs to release things that no longer serve. The stubborn, stuck. Things are holding in, you see, with the Moon, their fears. To go down the path, taking a bold step. I feel they're going to take a bold step. This could be just someone who wants to date you too. You know, this could be something that happens in a matter of days. It doesn't have to be, I do see the slower energy, but it really looks more like money. Okay, finances, stability, but it's somebody who can't let go. I can see it. This is someone who hasn't let go. They need to release the things they're holding on to that are keeping them stuck. But now I definitely feel if they come back around, you're feeling like they do. Yeah, does look like a reconciliation. See, it's an energy of a judgment. Someone may have judged you wrong. They didn't take enough time to get to know you. They didn't want to commit. It's definitely a non-committal energy. Yeah, see, there it is, the birth of something new. So some of you have healed. Oh, yeah, I see. You're now in the Empress energy. This person's failed to recognize a magical opportunity with the Empress. See, this is someone who didn't see. I feel this is, honestly, but it's funny, I feel like the Two of Swords should be here. It's like somebody was blinded by their fear to share their feelings, that you wouldn't feel the same. But then the other fears is money, okay, and the lack of reciprocity. If some of you were giving to this person, being generous, wanting to get to know them, they were not reciprocating that energy. So I feel there was a judgment. Someone didn't treat you right. Yeah, see, it has to do with taking a leap of faith, going down this path. Some of you, got to tell you, I feel like you're kind of in the same way, but you know, the Queen of Pentacles is connected to someone who's resourceful, uses her resourceful wisely. So there's a situation between two people here about being resourceful, not putting out more money than is coming in. Maybe someone felt you were living above your means, or vice versa. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of saving money, protecting it, you see. Somebody here feels like a fool. I do see an Aries. Someone is feeling a little bit like a fool for not seeing this Empress energy. Now, we all know the Empress is very balanced, very resourceful, very creative. See, there's things you have in common here. That's why I feel a lot of you, it's not a marriage. And it could be for some of you, definitely. But most of you, I feel it's more of a somebody you were dating. And they've gone through this energy. And it has to do with this person feeling like a fool for not taking a risk. I actually feel they're about to. But I feel like you're now you're feeling like they did. So, yeah, let's have a look. I'm scared to look at it for you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we have an Emperor. See? Somebody here is about to take a leap of faith. This is someone who's now ready to take a risk. Now, they know exactly what they want and they go for it. And this person's failed to recognize it. Yeah, they are. They're acknowledging something to do with their fear, something within themselves of being stubborn and stuck. So, yeah, we got an Emperor and Empress here. This is someone looking at that. Yeah, maybe you failed to recognize something about the way this person was, maybe why. You could also be having that realization of manifesting. It's just you kind of mirror each other, and that's why that back and forth energy that I feel, you have a lot in common. You're quite similar. Okay, practical, careful how you spend your money, how you use your resources. See, it has to do with this person's resources, an Emperor. Vice versa. Right, Leo? I really wish you the best here. I feel like this person's going to come in and take a leap of faith. It looks like an Aries, but it could be a Taurus or a Gemini, maybe even a Virgo energy, or some of you have that energy in your chart. But the Queen of Pentacles could be them. You know, don't look at the genders. It's energy. This is definitely an energy read. Yeah. But I feel it has to do with marriage material. Someone failed to recognize you. This is someone who didn't see. I can see it. Yeah. I feel this person feels like a fool and they're now ready to take a leap of faith. I feel they're more confident. Definitely there's a strong Leo energy here. Your own, being confident, being focused, knowing what you want, not giving in. Yeah. So take care, guys. I wish you the best. You're getting, when the Queen of Pentacles shows up, you're getting a heads up because the Queen of Pentacles is always prepared. So it's about preparing yourself and being prepared. This person sees that too. Someone who's always prepared, someone who's always practical, grounded, and sensible. See, this person's seeing it. Take care, and we'll see you soon.